This is what happens to space tomatoes that get lost on the International Space Station for 8 months. Have you ever wondered what happens to tomatoes that are lost in space? Well, wonder no more. In a recent NASA experiment, tomatoes were sent to the International Space Station and left there for a whopping 8 months. The purpose of the experiment was to study the effects of microgravity on plant growth and development. The results of this experiment are truly fascinating. The tomato seeds were carefully selected and sent to space aboard a resupply mission. Once they arrived at the space station, they were placed in a special growth chamber designed to provide the necessary nutrients and environmental conditions for the plants to thrive. The astronauts on board the space station monitored the growth of the tomato plants throughout the duration of the experiment. After 8 months, the plants were finally harvested and sent back to Earth for analysis. What researchers discovered was quite remarkable. Despite the lack of gravity and the harsh conditions of space, the tomatoes had managed to grow and ripen. In fact, they were even larger and more vibrant in color than their earthbound counterparts. The reason behind this unexpected result lies in the plant's ability to adapt to its environment. In the absence of gravity, the tomato plants had to find new ways to anchor themselves and absorb nutrients. They developed stronger and more extensive root systems, allowing them to absorb more water and minerals from the limited resources available in space. Furthermore, the plants had to overcome the challenges of limited light and differences in temperature. In response, they adapted by growing thicker stems and larger leaves to capture as much light as possible. These adaptations not only allowed the plants to survive, but also led to increased growth and more robust fruit production. The nutritional analysis of the space tomatoes also revealed some interesting findings. Despite the harsh environment, the tomatoes had higher levels of certain vitamins and antioxidants compared to their Earth-grown counterparts. This suggests that the stress induced by microgravity and extreme conditions may have triggered the production of these compounds as a defense mechanism. The implications of this experiment are significant, especially when considering the future of space exploration and potential colonization of other planets. Being able to grow plants in space could provide a sustainable food source for astronauts during long-duration missions. It also opens up the possibility of growing crops on other planets, where the soil and environmental conditions may not be suitable for traditional agriculture. While the journey of these space tomatoes may have been out of this world, the lessons learned from this experiment are very much grounded in science. The ability of plants to adapt and thrive in challenging environments is a testament to the resilience of life on Earth. Who knows, maybe one day we will be enjoying tomatoes that were grown on Mars or the Moon. In conclusion, the space tomatoes that were lost on the International Space Station for 8 months proved to be a fascinating study in plant adaptation and growth. Despite the absence of gravity and harsh conditions of space, these tomatoes not only survived, but flourished. This experiment holds promise for future space exploration and the potential to establish sustainable food sources beyond our planet. So, the next time you enjoy a juicy tomato, remember that it's not just a fruit, but a symbol of the resilience and adaptability of life in the universe. This is what happens to space tomatoes that get lost on the International Space Station for 8 months. Thanks for watching.